I started watching 2 new crime series that premiered with the first 2 episodes, and so here are my thoughts on both. The first being Good American Family, that stars Ellen Pompeo and then Mark Duplass. It is all about Natalia Grace. If you do not know who she is a little person who was adopted by this family, and then they tried to give her back because they said she wasn't a little girl, that she was lying about her age. It ended up being a very wild story that has 3-season documentary on Max, but this is a scripted version of that series. Everyone involved in this has talked about this except for Christine, and they put this together using court documents, and then they also say they dramatized parts of it. So while I don't know how much of this is true, it seems to be coming from Christine's side, so this might be the only full picture version that we get. And while I have seen every single episode of the documentary, I am still intrigued by this, and I think this is a really good part for her. So I will be watching the new episodes when they air every single Wednesday. The other series I watched literally this morning was Happy Face, which was inspired by true stories, and this just came out on Paramount+. The Happy Face killer was this man who killed, I believe in the 70s or 80s, and this is about his daughter who he decided he wanted to confess his last murder to. I know very little about this story. I think she's a famous podcaster now, but I'm intrigued as to where this is going because this is all true. She worked for a news station, and one day he calls in and says he wants to confess his last murder, but he'll only do it to her. But she doesn't have any connection to him anymore. I went in with very little knowledge of what it was about, but after finishing those first 2 episodes, I'm sold. I am very much intrigued by this storyline and the fact that this is his daughter and he's doing this. And Dennis Quaid is playing the hell out of his character. This man is terrifying. And Dennis Quaid is playing the hell out of his character. Terrifying. And Dennis Quaid is really playing the hell out of his character.